Horns by Joe Hill. I let my brother borrow it already, so I just have the hardcover here. This is Joe Hill's best book, in my opinion. Not only does it start off at a crazy interesting point, this guy wakes up, he looks in the mirror, hey, I've got horns. But it was very satisfying in a way that his other books were not. His other books ended kind of poignantly. There was like sort of a sad, like an underlying sadness there. Whereas Horns, although it was tragic up front, I loved the ending. And everything as a whole wrapped up really nicely. Nothing that happened didn't happen for, like, everything that happened had a reason for it happening, which is what we love in stories, probably because that's not the case in real life at all. But Horns is about a guy named Ig, and he has had his childhood sweetheart, or more like high school sweetheart, raped and murdered at the top of the book. He was the primary suspect, but all the evidence was destroyed, so his name was never cleared. His family and the town think that he did this to his girlfriend because they kind of broke up right before it happened. It's difficult not to give too much of it away because a lot of the book is about teasing that backstory and finding what happened leading up to that point. What I really liked about the book was that right off the first page, it grabbed you and it wouldn't let you go. And then it started to let you getting to know the characters. And then you started to see like, oh, I see how he got to this crazy alcoholic point. And it was a very beautiful story. Have you ever read that book where it's like, it's on the big bad wolf side and like the big bad wolf's telling the story and how the pigs are kind of just assholes? Horns is kind of like that for the devil. And what I really liked about it was Joe Hill had put this guy in such an interesting position to look at religion and made like a lot of very witty comments about what we think religion is and about the origins of the Bible and stuff like that. There was one line in there that I thought was fucking amazing. Like, the devil is the guy who used a snake to free 2 prisoners who had to be naked in like this small encampment, basically talking about Garden of Eden. He said it much better than that, obviously. I'm trying to quote from memory. But it was very interesting because once he gets these horns, everyone sort of tells him their worst thoughts. It's like talking to your own demon. So I don't know, if I were talking to my own demon, I'd be like, I really want to eat a whole bag of donuts right now. Should I eat those donuts? Should I eat those donuts? And then if he tells you yes, then you kind of give into it. If he tells you no, you're like, oh, okay, I mean, I guess. I mean, I really want to do it, but I mean, if you don't think I should. And so he was having all these different conversations with people around the town, with his own family, and you can imagine how hurtful it is if your own mother were kind of talking about you and like the worst thing she's ever thought about you. And overall, it just built a very interesting world, and it reminded me about like superpowers, even though it was kind of in that religious category, and I just think you'd really like it. So if you have to read any of Joe Hill, I absolutely recommend Horns. I'd give it probably 8.59 out of 10. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. So I'll put a link if you want to check out the book below. Definitely have sex with this one because you'll have really kinky sex with this book, and you'll probably want to never let it go. I'm just saying. Put a ring on it.